Which is better, the Tesla Model 3 or the new Mercedes CLA? Well, in this episode, we are going to find out. On the front, the CLA has a light bar connecting both headlights. Below that is a grille which illuminates with the Mercedes star pattern. This vehicle here has the aggressive looking front bumper, which comes as standard with higher end versions. But you can get it with the base model as well. And there are a couple of creases on the hood. Down the side, the CLA has relatively smooth body panels and flush door handles. And that sloping roofline looks excellent. These wheels are designed to improve aerodynamics. More on that in a bit. On the back, it has a light bar, and this vehicle here has a more aggressive looking rear bumper. And like the front bumper, it comes as standard with higher end versions, and you can pay extra for it when configuring the base model. Now, the lightest version of the CLA weighs around 4,600 pounds. It's fairly light for its size, and that will help to maximize range. So will its impressive drag coefficient of 0.21. This new Mercedes CLA is one of the most aerodynamic vehicles out there, thanks to many exterior design features, such as mentioned before, the aerodynamic wheels. The underbody is fully enclosed to smooth airflow beneath the vehicle. So do the smooth body panels, the flush door handles, and more. Overall, in my opinion, the new CLA is an elegant looking car. The Model 3's exterior design is really clean. On the front, it gets slim headlights. There's no grille, relatively smooth body panels, and this vehicle here is the high performance version, which has a more aggressive looking exterior design. Down the side, there are very few creases. The body panels are really smooth, just like on the front. It has flush door handles, and just like on the CLA, the sloping roofline looks terrific. On the back, it gets really slim taillights, and an aggressive looking rear bumper with a diffuser, which looks even more aggressive on the high performance version. And the Model 3 is incredibly light. The lightest version of this vehicle weighs around 3,900 pounds. That's impressive. It's much lighter than the Mercedes, and that will help to maximize range. So will the impressive drag coefficient of 0.219. Not as aerodynamic as the Mercedes, but still, one of the most aerodynamic vehicles out there. And like the Mercedes, it has a lot of exterior design features to help reduce drag. Its wheels are also designed to improve aerodynamics. The bonnet is sloped downwards. The rear diffuser, the smooth body panels, the flush door handles, and lots of other features help to make the Model 3 as aerodynamic as possible. And overall, I love the way this vehicle looks, especially the performance version. The new CLA also looks great, but I slightly prefer the look of the Model 3. The new CLA has a very cool interior. The design is clean and futuristic, with these massive displays and the ambient lighting, which at night looks awesome. Generally, Mercedes' vehicles have pretty good interior quality. Most of the materials are expensive and feel robust. For the comfort features, it's unfortunate this vehicle does not have rear heated seats, but it will have front heated, ventilated, and massaging seats. It's also likely to have the heated steering wheel and wireless charging in the front. Some of them are included and some of them are optional. It's very high-tech as well. It gets wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It receives over-the-air updates. So as you own this vehicle, it gets better over time. You can get this car with the Super Screen, which will provide these 3 huge displays on the dashboard. One for the driver, one main display, and one for the passenger. And it has some cool features such as augmented reality for navigation. You can get it with a heads-up display as well. There's also the surround view, which is useful for parking. There are so many videos to watch and so many games to play on the main display when the vehicle is parked. On the passenger display, if equipped, you can access these features at any time. The voice assistant features ChatGPT, so you can ask it a bunch of different questions. It also has a very advanced anti-theft system, which will take photos of any threats to the vehicle using the external cameras, and then send those photos to your phone. There's so much tech in this car, and overall it's a fantastic interior. It's very luxurious, and it's a high-tech vehicle. The Model 3's interior is also a lovely place to be in. The design is simple and clean, with straight lines and beautiful screens, giving the interior a high-tech look, and the ambient lighting, which looks wonderful at night. I love the way how it creates this beautiful wraparound effect. Tesla's latest vehicles have excellent interior quality. They feel expensive and robust. For the comfort features, this vehicle has front heated and ventilated seats, the heated steering wheel, and wireless charging in the front. Unfortunately, it doesn't have massaging seats. unlike the Mercedes. But unlike the Mercedes, it has heated rear seats. And all of these features are included. The Model 3 is super high-tech. Up front, unfortunately there's no driver's display in this vehicle. It's also not available with the heads-up display. And it's not available with a display for the passenger. But it gets this beautiful main display. It doesn't have Apple CarPlay, neither Android Auto. But you don't need it because Tesla's infotainment system is the best. The screen is super responsive and easy to use. It has built-in Google Maps, a web browser, you can sync your contacts with the vehicle, and if you pay for a subscription, you can use a bunch of different music apps. This is the best in-car infotainment system out there. This vehicle gets better over time as you own it, thanks to over-the-air software updates. And this vehicle has so many cool features. There are so many of them. Teslas now feature Grok AI, so you can ask the system a bunch of different questions by enabling voice commands. There's a feature called Dog Mode, so if you leave your pet inside, this feature will keep the climate on and display a message on the main display, letting people outside know the pet inside is safe. There's also Sentry Mode, which is a super advanced anti-theft system. It uses the external cameras to record any threats, and then saves the footage which you can view on the main display or even on your phone. You can even view those cameras on your phone to see what's happening around your vehicle in real time. While doing that, you can even speak through your phone, and that sound will be played through a speaker underneath the front bumper. It's just like a Ring doorbell. There's so much tech. This vehicle also has a display for rear passengers, which provides controls and entertainment. There's so many different videos to watch and so many different games to play on these beautiful displays. It also has a vector space 360-degree view. There's so many more features this car has, but these are the major ones. Overall, these are both fantastic interiors. They're both great places to be in, and they are very high-tech vehicles. Now, how do these cars compare when it comes to practicality? The new CLA has up to 14.3 cubic feet of space in the trunk, and this is the first Mercedes electric vehicle to have a frunk. It has 2.5 cubic feet of space. It's a pretty good vehicle for storing stuff, but not as good as the Model 3. Its trunk has up to 21 cubic feet of space, and its frunk has up to 3.1 cubic feet of space. The base Model 3 rear-wheel drive has about 380 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque. It can complete the 0 to 60 time in 4.9 seconds. The all-wheel drive has two electric motors. They make about 460 horsepower and 360 pound-feet of torque. It can complete the 0 to 60 time in 4.2 seconds. The high-performance version also has two electric motors, but they make about 510 horsepower and 550 pound-feet of torque. And it can complete the 0 to 60 time in 2.9 seconds. Insanely quick. Like the base Model 3, the base CLA is also rear-wheel drive. It has about 270 horsepower and 250 pound-feet of torque. It can complete the 0 to 60 time in 6.7 seconds. The all-wheel drive has two electric motors. They make about 350 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. It can complete the 0 to 60 time in 4.9 seconds. Unlike the Model 3, which has a 400-volt high-voltage architecture, the CLA has an 800-volt architecture. The benefits of this: higher voltage allows for thinner wires, which are lighter, reducing the weight, although it's still heavier than the Model 3. But this also allows for faster charging speeds. So all versions of the Model 3 have an 82 kWh battery pack, which can charge at 250 kilowatts. All versions of the CLA have an 85 kWh battery pack, which can charge at 320 kilowatts. The charging speed of the CLA is higher by 70 kilowatts than the Model 3. But what's the range of these vehicles? The base Model 3 rear-wheel drive has a claimed range of 436 miles, but that is according to WLTP tests. Based on EPA tests, the real-world range is 363 miles. The all-wheel drive has an EPA range of 346 miles. And the performance has an EPA range of 298 miles. The new CLA, according to WLTP tests, has a range of 492 miles. Insane. And that's for the 250 Plus. However, the real-world EPA range is expected to be 400 miles for the 250 Plus. And for the 350 4MATIC, it's expected to be 350 miles. But still, the range for both vehicles is excellent. Both vehicles have spring suspension. However, the performance version of the Model 3 has adaptive suspension, which repeatedly adapts to the road conditions for a smoother ride and better handling. It can also be adjusted manually. The AMG version of the CLA will likely have this adaptive suspension as well. Both vehicles also get sway bars to minimize body roll, improving the stability and the handling. They both have variable ratio steering, which at low speeds makes the steering quicker for a more direct feel, and then makes the steering slower at higher speeds for better stability. They also get rear torque vectoring, which can distribute power between the rear wheels. It can send full power to the outer wheel with the most grip. This helps with corner exiting traction, and since these vehicles are electric, they have instant torque. Most electric cars like these run on one gear. Just floor the accelerator at any speed, and the vehicle will take off instantly. They also have regenerative braking. Lifting your foot off the accelerator will cause the vehicle to stop on its own, as the electric motors start to go in reverse motion. Doing this recovers some energy. Not only does this feature make the driving experience way more convenient, it also helps with efficiency. These electric vehicles also have a low center of gravity, thanks to their huge batteries being mounted at the bottom. This improves stability and handling by further reducing body roll. And these cars have various driving assistant features to make the driving experience even more convenient. They both have adaptive cruise control and steering assist. With this, these vehicles can drive by themselves on the highway. However, you can fit both vehicles with lane change assist. But on the Model 3, the lane change assist feature comes with the full self-driving package. This package will allow the vehicle to drive completely by itself, even on city streets. Just set a destination, and then it can take you there all by itself. The self-driving tech in Teslas is way more advanced than in any other car. Both of these vehicles get a lot of safety features as standard. They have forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure avoidance, blind spot assist, rear cross traffic alert, and a lot of other safety features. So which is better, the Tesla Model 3 or the new Mercedes CLA? It's extremely close. They are both amazing cars. While the CLA's claimed range of 492 miles is insane, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Its real-world EPA range is still going to be similar to the real-world EPA range of the Model 3. And because of that, the Model 3 is slightly better. Its range is not as good as the CLA's, but still excellent, and its value is better. But do you guys agree? Let me know which vehicle do you guys prefer, and also what other car comparison video would you like to see. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on X, and turn on all notifications so you won't miss out on any new episode posted. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode.